What's up guys, Yosef here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to the daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Friday the 27th I think of January. Got quite a few confirmed transfers, but in regards to rumours, not really much happening right now. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a bit of a quiet one. So before we get started, as always, you can show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content and in the comments below. Your thoughts on today's rumours I should do in the next episode, and if you missed yesterday's video, it will be down below in the description box. So it could be quite a short episode today, we'll have to wait and see as something may come up mid-recording. So now we've gone to confirmed transfers. The very first player is Sergio Araujo, an Argentinian striker. He does play for Las Palmas in Spain, but has gone out on loan to AEK Athens in Greece, and they are currently not on the game. They have got the Greek league, but there's only 3 teams in it for some reason that are officially licensed. By the way, I think back on FIFA 15, he had some sort of hero purple card. Then we got to the second player, Connor Hurahan. I've probably butchered that, so apologies, but he has gone to Aston Villa from Barnsley, an undisclosed fee for him, and to be fair, his FIFA card doesn't look too great, and not sure how good he is in real life. Then we go on to Petsos, a Greek CDM, going to Fulham from Werder Bremen in the Bundesliga on a loan deal for the rest of the season, followed by Yosef, a Dutch centre-back going to FC Twente from AIK in Sweden on a free transfer. And that name rings a bell a little bit. I think he used to play for Southampton, although I could be mixing up with someone else. Then we go on to Oscar Hillmark today, a Swedish CDM, going to Genoa on loan for a fee around £255,000 from US Palermo, and that could well have an option to buy in the summer. Then we go on to Ubi Olar today, a giant striker, I think he's like 6'5" or so. He is owned by Watford and was out on loan to the Belgian league for the first part of the season, but now he's gone to Willem II in the Eredivisie. Then we go on to Advin Kula, a Peruvian right back this time, going to the Mexican league with Tigres, and that is from a club Bursaspor in Turkey for an undisclosed fee. And now on to more recognisable players. First up, we've got Subotic of Borussia Dortmund, going out on loan to FC Cologne for the rest of the season, and he was also linked to a Premier League move to Middlesbrough that broke down back in the summer. Then we move on to Alan Halilovic today, formerly of Barcelona now, and he was playing for Hamburg. They bought him for like €5 million back in the summer, but now has been loaned out to Las Palmas in Spain, and it's a loan fee of £850,000 or around €1.2 million, but he does have an option to buy in the summer apparently for €5 million, so Hamburg, they've kind of cut their losses a little bit. Then we go on to Mbaye Niang, completing a switch to Watford, and this again a loan deal with the option to buy. It's cost them £425,000 to get him on loan. They have the option to buy of £13 to £15 million, and for Prem teams, it's another sweaty player. Very overpowered with his 4-star skill moves and 89 pace, and potentially if he gets an inform card, will be very ridiculous in game. Then we move on to Danilo Pereira, a CDM from Porto, signing a new contract today until 2022, which has a €60 million release clause. And there are 3 players in FIFA 17 that have had some kind of transfer today. First up, Xavi. It's not a transfer, but it's a contract extension. The Barca and Spanish legend has got a new deal at Al Sadd in Qatar until 2018. Gulam, a centre-back formerly of Besiktas, went to China to Hebei China Fortune, has gone back to Besiktas on loan for the rest of the season. Finally, we've got George, I think it's a Brazilian player, formerly of Flamengo, going to AS Monaco in France for £7.23 million. And now we move on to potential deals. And first up, the Scottish goalkeeper Craig Gordon of Celtic linked to Chelsea today. According to Sky sources, they understand Celtic have rejected a bid from Chelsea for the goalkeeper. Gordon is one of 3 goalkeepers Chelsea are considering as a replacement for Asmir Begovic, who's into a £10 million move to Bournemouth. Celtic do have the option of extending Gordon's contract beyond the summer, and manager Brendan Rodgers insists the 34-year-old goalkeeper is a big part of his plans. Espanyol's Diego Lopez, who I think is currently on loan from AC Milan, and Fernando Muslera of Galatasaray are understood to be the other players in consideration. Although yesterday, Guillaume Balaguer said that Espanyol convinced Lopez will remain at the club until the end of the season. But Chelsea are definitely in for a backup goalkeeper so Begovic can get his move. Now we got on to the next player, Branislav Ivanovic, linked away from Chelsea this time to Zenit St. Petersburg. This is according to the Daily Mail. They're saying that Ivanovic has fallen down the pecking order at Stamford Bridge after a very successful 9-year spell and has been keen on playing first-team football, but right now, Conte cannot offer that. Some reports are saying Zenit could get their man this weekend, but other reports are also suggesting that Tony Pulis, the manager of West Bromwich Albion, is also keeping a close eye on the development of the situation. And last week he was linked to Everton. Now we go on to the next player, Diego Contento, a German left-back linked to Sunderland today. Sunderland have made a bid to take Bordeaux left-back Diego Contento on loan for the rest of the season, according to Sky sources. The 26-year-old has been capped by Germany at youth level but holds an Italian passport. He made 49 appearances for Bayern Munich before moving to Bordeaux in 2014, and the move for Contento would accelerate Patrick van Aanholt's likely departure to Crystal Palace. A player that featured in yesterday's video is going to be Gaston Ramirez of Middlesbrough, and today head coach Karanka has confirmed the club have rejected an offer from Leicester City for the forward. The former Southampton man did submit a transfer request last night, but now the bid has been put in by Leicester and he's reportedly very much keen to join the Premier League champions. The fee that Leicester have bid for him is currently unknown to Leicester. They could well get the man, as the next player is linked to Middlesbrough, and that's Jesse Rodriguez. Karanka also said yesterday there's an agreement in place between the two clubs for a loan, and he's trying to convince the player now to join Borough. The quote says, "Jesse Rodriguez is a player I've worked with and know how good he is. His next move is important and I hope we can try and convince him." He only joined PSG back in the summer for like 25 million euros, and now he's in a situation they bought Gonçalo Guedes in, the Portuguese winger, and now his chances of potential game time, they've got even slimmer. So Hesse looking to leave, and Middlesbrough could be a good option for him, also linked though to Las Palmas, his home club. Actually, in fact, it does say it was reported that Hesse preferred Las Palmas, they weren't able to pay 20% of his wages. And that would be a very nice player to have in the Premier League. They're also linked to Bojan from Stoke City, so they could have potentially a quartet of hyperlinks of Adama, Negredo, Bojan and Hesse. And now an update regarding this man right here, Robert Snodgrass. So yesterday or day before that, Hull did accept 3 bids from Burnley, Middlesbrough and also West Ham of around £10 million to get him, and now he's chosen West Ham apparently, and will have a medical today and discuss personal terms. And that is not the only player linked to West Ham before deadline day. In fact, Scott Hogan is come up yet again. So West Ham have not given up hope of signing Scott Hogan from Brentford. According to Sky Source, although Brentford, they're still holding out for £15 million. And the Brentford manager Dean Smith did say that Scott Hogan could be in contention to play against Chelsea this weekend in the FA Cup. And the quote does say, "We have had offers from different clubs for Scott, but all of them have not met the valuation." And again, it's around £15 million. The £15 million part, by the way, was not a quote, that's just me adding on to it of what they actually value him at. Now we go on to the next player, Anthony Martial. It's got a Sevilla badge, but there's a little bit more than that. Martial's left out of Manchester United's squad yesterday to play Hull City in the second leg of the EFL semi-final. The Daily Mail did suggest last week that Martial could well go out on loan to Sevilla, as he was also omitted from the squad at not just the Hull City game but also Stoke City on Saturday. And Jose Mourinho has confirmed now that the forward has been given permission to take a break. And after their game against Hull City, Gary Neville did say that he needs to find his love for football again, talking about Anthony Martial. Now the final one today is going to be a reoccurring one from the start of the month, Arturo Vidal. According to the Daily Express, Chelsea reportedly launched a £56 million bid to sign Arturo Vidal from Bayern Munich this summer. The midfielder had previously played under Antonio Conte at Juventus. So very short and sweet one, but if it does happen, another ridiculous player in the Premier League, and imagine Vidal next to N'Golo Kante. It'd be ridiculously overpowered on FIFA Ultimate Team and probably in real life as well. So guys, like I said, it's been quite a short episode, but that has been it for today's rumours and confirmed transfers. So as always, if you enjoyed it, show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content and the comments below. With your thoughts on today's rumours, as I should do in the next episode, and if you missed yesterday's video, it'll be down below in the description box. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.